maybe you can just tell us the decision you've made with your coaching staff.
Yeah, we're excited to get everybody back. It's hard to retain people year in and year out, and this is basically year 3 of having the same coaching staff. We had Mike Benavides, which we were very fortunate to have him come in on a moment's notice during training camp last year. But other than that, we've maintained a staff. We made a choice to pretty much go on the younger side of people that were developing and growing, and so we want to continue that. And continuity also allows you to, have chemistry, evolve, grow, all those things. So didn't want to keep people just for the sake of continuity, but it certainly is when you got good people and you can keep that continuity. It just allows you to grow as a team.
So Mike Benavides is staying on.
Yeah, the whole coaching staff staying on. Yeah.
So I guess when I look how things transpired over the last couple of years, the fact that you've kept the whole coaching staff and things haven't worked out exactly how you wanted to by winning a championship, is that telling us that maybe the changes that need to be made maybe need to be personnel as opposed to anything else?
Well, I think we're on the right track as a football team. We haven't won our goal is always to win the Grey Cup, but I don't view it as a failure when we don't do that. It's not the goal, but I guess what I'm saying is that we think we're on the right track as far as having good people in the building, and that includes our coaching staff, that they're good teachers, they're quality people, they're people that we want around here. And we think if we just continue to working at this thing and we always want to make the playoffs, host playoff games, all those things. We think we're on the right track, and we'll keep on building to try to get over the top.
So is it safe to say that with coaching staff and players for that matter, that the character of the people is just as important and possibly in some cases more important than their ability as a coach?
No, I think to win in pro sports, you have to have talented players and talented coaches. That if you don't have enough talent, it doesn't matter. So it's the sweet spot is if you can find people that have the talent, but also the difference between teams and talent level and coaching is very small. And so I think that's where the character comes in, is when you're playing close games or you're having tough moments in the season or in a game that you can overcome those things and have some resiliency. So character definitely factors into a part of it, but it's got to be mixed in with the ability level to be able to win at the pro level.
I mean, I look at this and think, this is, you said this is the 3rd year that you've had consistency with your coaching?
Yeah.
Okay. Like in the CFL especially, that's like, in my mind, that's unheard of.
We're trying to invest in people. And it's a two-way street of, I appreciate Amar, investing in us and investing and keeping people around here. And it also is a testament to Amar and Dwayne and Neil and everybody around here that it's a good place to work. And so any team that I've been around that has been able to have some continuity is able to sustain success. It's very hard if you're bouncing around year to year. So, like I said, that's why I feel very fortunate to keep this group around.
So now that you've got that part of it settled, what's next on the agenda as far as the team goes?
Well, we're working on players, and that process has already started. So the coaching staff is one step in the right direction. It also lets people out there are free agents or people that are going to become free agents. They know what the BC Lions are and what we're going to be about. So it gives them a pretty clear indication of the direction we're headed in. And we're the priority number 1 is to sign our own free agents, which we've been already working on that. And it's a kind of a fluid situation. It's only mid December, and there's a lot of things at play as far as either guys going to free agency or the NFL window or what all those things are, but we'll continue to try to retain as many players as we can.
Thank you.
Can I just ask Coach Ryan Phillips, why did he earn the additional title of assistant head coach?
Yeah, his role isn't really going to change much. It doesn't really change too much. He has a very good relationship with our players and our whole team, and that's a big part of it is the relationship he does have with our players and our team, and it's good on him. I think we have a few guys on staff that are definitely head coaching material, like Ryan, like Jordan. Obviously, Mike Benavides has been a head coach, and we just have multiple guys on our staff, and that's a good sign if there's people that are trending in that direction, and so good on them.
Following up on that, what kind of talents does Ryan have?
Well, he has the experience of being a recent player, not a player from the 70s or something, but he has a pretty good handle on what it's like to be a CFL player, of understanding what it's like for the Canadian guys, because he's played with them for a long time, or a new guy coming up from the U.S. that is, Canada's new, the CFL's new, just figuring out the culture and what things are like and what all the benefits are of playing in the CFL and playing in Vancouver, which there's many of those things. And we're fortunate that we have several coaches like that, like John Bowman, like Travis Brown, like Jason Tucker. I don't want to leave people out, but all these guys, it's good because they have the experience of coaching and playing, and so they kind of get it, and they get the CFL culture, I guess is what I would say. And Ryan's done a great job, and you can tell he's growing every year, and he's done a great job for us.
One of the things I noticed about Ryan, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but he seems to have a really good ability to communicate with the players, and he's one of these guys that he can get on you and give you shit, but you respect him for doing, and the way he does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some guys, if you get chastised, you go sulking, but seems like he has that ability to do that.
He cares about winning, and he cares about the BC Lions, which I appreciate that too. I'm newer to the Lions, but I have a big respect for people that are around organizations for a long time, and that's a big reason a guy like Kelly Bates and a guy like Ryan that understand what it is to be a BC Lion from a player point of view and a coach point of view, and so he does a great job, and he's good at he's not one of those guys that just has a focus. His main focus obviously is the defense and specifically the defensive backs, but he's more of a guy that can reach out to the whole team and have communication, whether that's with the receivers or the O-line or whatever it is. So, good on him for doing that.